The Samsung Galaxy S23 line may have only come to market in February 2023, but that hasn't stopped us looking ahead to what the Samsung Galaxy S24 might bring to the mobile table next year. Samsung's latest flagships are three of the best phones money can buy right now, and early signs suggest that the next few entries in the brand's popular S series will continue to push boundaries for mobile performance and battery life. Assuming there are three models in the S24 line, you'll likely have to decide between 6.1, 6.6 and 6.8 inches screen. That's assuming these phones adopt the same display sizes as their respective predecessors. That said, the middle model might be marginally larger at 6.65 inches according to one Galaxy S24 Plus screen leak. Unless Samsung rocks the boat, we expect the vanilla model and the S24 Plus to stick with the S23's 120Hz AMOLED display, with the S24 Ultra sporting the S23 Ultra's glorious dynamic AMOLED 2X panel, as well as its dynamic refresh rate that can scale between 1 Hz and 120 Hz. That might top out at 144 Hz this time around though. However, one leak suggests both the Galaxy S24 and the S24 Plus will also be able to dynamically adjust their refresh rates between 1 and 120 Hz. Their predecessors could only drop to 48 Hz, so this would be a big upgrade and could help improve battery life. There's also talk of a new, more power-efficient M13 OLED panel at work on at least the S24 Ultra, with scale of production dictating whether this more power-efficient panel also gets used on the S24 and S24 Plus. Intriguingly, the actual look of the phones may be very different to what we're used to. We've also heard, though, that the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra might use titanium for its frame, rather than the aluminum of its predecessor. Titanium is stronger but also more expensive. As for the phone's cameras, tipster Ice Universe claimed that Samsung would replace the S23 Ultra's telephoto sensor with a new solution on the S24 Ultra, while the phone's main camera will remain the same. More recently, another tweet from our clouds suggests the S24 Ultra will adopt a Gen 4 optics zoom camera design to significantly improve the phone's zoom capabilities. In practice, that could mean a wider 2.5 to 2.9 aperture and the possibility of 150x digital zoom on the S24 Ultra, which would offer better low-light performance than its predecessor and trump the latter's already impressive 100x space zoom capabilities. We'd elsewhere heard that these upgrades could mean a variable telephoto camera, which can move between 3x optical zoom and 10x. It's not totally clear whether it would be able to optically zoom to levels between those two, such as 5x, or just to those two levels though. Either way, it would mean only one telephoto lens is needed rather than two. Indeed, Ice Universe, who was one of the original sources pointing to a variable optical zoom, has since returned with detailed camera specs from Korean sources, and they don't include either a variable zoom or a 1-inch sensor. So the leaks are a bit all over the place, but most of them now point to minimal camera changes for the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra at least, with less known about the cameras on the other models. As for the battery, that might see improvements, with a report claiming that Samsung is working on an electric vehicle-style battery for smartphones. This would use a stacked rather than rolled design, allowing for 10% greater capacity in the same space. Though whether this will be ready in time for the Galaxy S24 is less clear. Under the hood, the phones will almost certainly be running Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon chipset, which looks set to be the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 come 2024. Every model in the Galaxy S23 line runs on a bespoke version of Qualcomm's already impressive Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, so the lineup is likely to be even more powerful handsets than their predecessors. Indeed, a recent leak suggests that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 will be significantly faster than the 8 Gen 2, with the Galaxy-specific version of the chipset set to be Apple's upcoming S17 Bionic on paper. In other words, the Galaxy S24 and its larger siblings could be faster than the iPhone 15 lineup, although these speed gains are likely to be negligible. To get more granular, leaker Art Clouds claims that the standard Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 will boast a high-performance Cortex-X4 core clocked at 3.7 GHz, 4 low-frequency performance cores, and 3 efficiency-focused cores. It's currently unclear whether the Galaxy-specific version of Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 will be even faster, but 3.7 nonetheless marks a sizable increase over the S23's 3.36 GHz clock speed. We still have to wait for a while to get the exact confirmation about these rumors. Still, we can assume S24 lineup to be a premium flagship as always. So what are your expectations from upcoming Galaxy S24 lineup? Share it down below and follow us for more Galaxy updates. See you in the next one. Peace out.